Hey, Anissa.
Hey, Scott. Hey,
How
Scott.
are you
Hey,
doing?
Scott. I'm
Well,
great. How are
do not hurt
you?
yourself. I'm doing well, thank you. So we're getting to what is to me the highlight of the T.A.M.I concert. Now, here's the deal.
Yes.
I'm a much bigger fan of the Beach Boys, right? Of
Mm-hmm.
all the
Mm-hmm.
bands that were on this big fan of the Beach Boys. I would say maybe if I were to categorize them in order
Mm-hmm.
of my preference of who I would be playing, probably Smokey Robinson would come in after that.
Okay.
And then, gosh, it's hard to say where I go from there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But when I saw this performance, I was completely won over. So I hope you enjoy this performance of James Brown,
James
who
Brown.
went on ahead of the Rolling Stones because the Rolling Stones said, go ahead, let James go before
He'll
us.
be fine.
Yeah.
James who? You let him go.
Exactly right. So here is James Brown, the intro, and it's James Brown and the Famous Flames. He was a member of the Famous Flames,
Okay.
and then, like Diana Ross,
Separated.
became the man. So
Yes.
here we go.
You're about to meet probably the wildest guy in the business today. Wait a second. He's brought down houses from coast to coast. Where the flames? Cool it a second, would you? And border to border, right flames. The flames are right here tonight. Yeah, right here. James Brown and his famous flames.
Got to hire speakers on and you step in me. Got to hire speakers down and you step in me. Right, you know you're out of sight. Gotta take the little mama, keep it uptight. Gotta take the little mama, keep it uptight. Too much, they know you're out of sight. Hey, look at them Where you get the thing you do, where you get the do, the more than alright, they know you're out of sight.
I got to stop this. I don't want to stop this.
I love James Brown. I love James Brown.
This is just fantastic.
So smooth.
So let's talk. He enters the space, right? He's doing a silly little walk,
Yes, with the
dancing,
one leg up.
and you got the Famous Flames, who are the three guys that are his
Yes.
backup singers and dancers.
They were getting it. I did not know they were the dancers like that. I mean, they were getting it. He didn't need the go-go dances. He's
So-
like, you got me and my boys.
I watched a great kind of behind the scenes, no, not behind the scenes, a retrospective with Tony Basil.
Okay.
And we should probably link to that below because
Yes.
Tony, as we talked about, was on stage
Yes,
performing. Right?
choreographing, right?
Well,
Mhm.
you know what? I'm not sure that she did.
Oh.
I did read that one of the guys that we were making fun of,
Yes.
not the one that has a crazy
But the one who was
face.
like getting it real hard.
but one of the guys, he actually was the main choreographer,
Oh,
and
okay,
he choreographed a whole bunch of things
Oh, okay,
famously.
okay.
Anyway, but yes, she went on to be a famous choreographer.
She did.
She talked about this performance in a YouTube video, and she says basically his instructions to the Flames were they were to dance every note. Now, that didn't mean necessarily every footstep is to a
Yes.
note, but their bodies are moving
Moving the
to
entire
every
time.
single
And his
note.
is too. It's just like a little shaking.
Oh,
like this,
gosh.
dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun. Like, how many calories is he burning?
Seven.
Oh my
7 calories.
goodness. Oh, and he's got on a 3-piece with the pin. I mean, he is killing it.
He is sharp.
Already.
He is sharp.
Got the perm.
There's
They call it
also
the
this
perm or
little
conk?
breakdown where the dancers do their own thing,
Yes.
and yet it's a similar thing. They're doing, again, I don't know if
But
it's
they doing like a little
I don't know if
extra
it's the
jerk,
jerk.
or when they were turning like this, and then
Yeah.
they all ended up turned back. I mean,
Yeah, it looks
I'm
like
impressed.
somebody did something wrong, but then they do it again, almost
Yes.
exactly the same way
Yes,
later,
like
and
the
it's like,
guy
nope,
in the
that's
middle.
yes.
He seemed like he was
He
going the
jumps.
wrong way.
He jumps out ahead of them. He
Yes,
does
yes.
a slightly different thing,
He
and then he
does.
jumps back.
I'm impressed already.
Just amazing. We're
I'm
going to keep
impressed
watching.
already.
We're not jumping ahead. We're going to watch this.
Yes.
Know you're only blind. My heart delight, that's what you are. You know you're out of sight. But you're the in now. You know just where it's at. Beautiful mama. Won't go on, you're out of sight. There's no doubt. Sight.
Close the ending.
There's no doubt. Out of sight.
Out of sight.
Let me just
Is
say,
that-
it is also confirmation that you can't understand what James Brown is saying.
Oh, no.
Like, do you know what he? All I can say is out of sight. Ooh, but he's
So
killing it.
I pulled up the lyrics on this
Okay,
after
okay.
watching it a couple
Yes.
times, and same things. Like, what is he saying?
Exactly.
And I'm reading the lyrics, and it's like, that's not what he's
That is
saying.
not what he's
But
saying
you know
at
what?
all.
I don't care.
But the smoothest part when he took this little
Oh
and
yeah.
took it back. What, James? He just took it a little.
Oh, I know.
uh,
It just.
fake ended. Oh, then
He's
they get
cool.
the little jerk.
He's cool.
Oh,
So
Lord.
he goes from this to the song "Prisoner of Love," and "Prisoner of Love" is a very impassioned song. Let's just get to this.
He almost looks handsome too. This is the first time I've ever
Almost?
thought, see, he's together. But I mean, I can see why people liked him. You know, I mean, handsome. I've never thought of James Brown as handsome, but on this, I'm feeling you, James.
Here we go. One microphone there.
Alone from night to night. To it you break these chains. I need no stranger to remind me I'm just a prisoner. Oh, let me be a prisoner. Why won't the man begin way down from one who's master of mine? Way down. I can't escape, for it's too late now. I'm just a prisoner. Oh, let me be a prisoner. But again, I'm caring. Someone sharing along, but not with me. Oh, I'll never can have another. I'm not let my dream away sleeping.
I mean, the guy's feeling the song, isn't he?
He is. I can't understand anything he's saying except for Prisoner of Love,
Oh,
only because you
Prisoner of
told
Love.
me the title. But he is feeling it. He is
And you know
feeling
what?
it.
I don't even care. It's sort of like a jazz singer or somebody
Yes.
who's scatting.
I
I don't
agree.
care.
I do agree with that. I do agree with that. The Flames, they have their bow ties hanging off to the side.
Yeah.
I don't remember that before, so they
I
took
don't
them
know
off
that
when
they all did, but yeah, at
I
least
think I don't know about the first, but
Yeah.
first two had it. All right, they got these super close-ups of their face too. I mean, I guess that's okay, but
all right. So
this is before HD makeup and stuff. We can
what's
see all the.
what's about to happen
Okay.
is you're going to see James getting physical.
Okay.
All right,
right.
within the same song. Let's see if I can find where I want to be. No, it's not the same song. Hold on. No. So we're moving on to Please, Please, Please. Are you familiar with that song?
I am.
All right.
Woo.
So that's right. That's right. So here we go. So check this out. Oh, I got to get to where. We'll do some editing here.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we
Yes.
get into Please, Please, Please. A little bit of drama. Okay, so as a guy who has to have knee replacements, this shocked me the first time I saw it, and this
yes.
wasn't the first time I've seen him do this routine.
Yes.
I think he did this in the Blues Brothers.
I think
movie.
you're right. Yes.
So this
falling
was
straight down on his
very
knees.
much a regular part of his
Yes,
routine. But
yes.
oh my gosh, by the end of this concert, his knees on his pants are
Yes.
just
Dusty.
destroyed.
But that's what you got to do to get the feeling of it. I felt it. See, all three of them have their
their
bow
ties
tie,
loose, yeah.
and then with the hand up in the air. Yes.
So he does this countless times. Of course, this is the one where they end up putting the jacket or the cape on him, and he throws it off,
I
and
love
it's
it.
all very
I
dramatic.
love it.
Please, please, please. Now, from here, the concert he goes into his last song, and his last song is essentially I'm going to say essentially. It is an instrumental called Night Train,
Yes.
which again, famous James Brown
Yes, I know
tune.
Night Train.
And so he spends most of his time dancing.
All right.
And he actually will exit in Night Train. So we'll watch a little bit of this and see what you think. Back to the future. This. All right, so the dancing here just a bit of a
Yes.
placeholder, right?
He's a lot shorter than them too.
Yeah, that was on
I didn't
purpose.
notice that. Huh? He wanted to be shorter?
don't
Oh, that's not like, why would he want to be shorter?
All right, so
How
here he
tall is
goes.
James Brown?
Here he goes to exit. Song's wrapping up. Okay, so
You think I'm leaving? Oh, split.
he still doesn't leave. He doesn't leave. He comes back. He comes back. He revels in the applause.
Yes.
Such a wonderful, and now again, remember,
Yes.
right after this, the Rolling Stones
Stones.
come out and take the stand.
Oh my
Now,
goodness.
there's a moment actually earlier in the performance I want to bring us back to.
Okay.
Because, okay, on his exit, you could imagine anybody, being thankful for the
Yes.
reception and so on. But there's a point in here that I made a note of the time that you can tell even he was really feeling the emotion of the moment, that this audience was loving him.
Loving him.
Watch this right here. So going into night training.
Yes. He was looking thankful.
He really was, but
like a little overwhelmed.
Did you notice that one of the famous Flames looked over at him like,
yes, like, what are
you
you
okay?
doing? Yes. Are you about to cry?
It definitely breaks from his persona.
Yes. Now, one thing that we haven't talked about that I just noticed, I don't know why it just took me to notice, everybody in the audience is dressed up so nice.
Well, sure.
Yeah. So you go to a concert, you
Sure.
had ties, so the lady had on like a little, form-fitted dress. Okay.
So
yes.
all the tickets for the two concerts
Mm-hmm.
were free.
Mm.
And they were distributed to local high school.
Okay.
So that's why they had such a young audience.
Yes.
But what an honor to go to a concert with all these
Absolutely.
headliners. So you're going to dress up for that.
Yes, yes. They probably dressed up a lot more than we do now.
Today I'd put
Jeans,
on one of my old
t-shirt.
Rush t-shirts or something.
Tennis shoes, I don't know.
So we've said it before, we'll say it again. You gotta watch the T.A.M.I concert.
You have to. We'll put it in the links below. I mean, I've just enjoyed it tremendously. Let me say
Good.
that. I've learned a lot. Have a new appreciation for all of these groups. Got some of my misconceptions, especially with the Rolling Stones. I think out of everybody, I was the most confused about who they were.
Sure.
But I think they learned a big lesson.
So we're gonna do one more video.
Okay.
It'll be a short one, and it'll be the very end of the concert,
Yes.
the wrap up. But I think that's worth seeing too.
I
So
think so too.
come back for that, and make it a great day.
Smooches.